So, Mr. Lukits, Ted Lukits, everyone called him Ted, and so he would have us do, first off, drawings for about 3 months, only in graphite. This is an example of a study of a horse on a stand, because it's a sculpture, and he would have us do it. This is only using graphite pencil. After you did the drawings for 3 months, you started painting in black and white. And this is an example of a still life only using black and white paint to get the values right, because Lukits was always about values, the lightness and darkness of things. Here's a study of a still life that Ted Lukits had us do. He'd set up these still lifes, and then he'd talk about things. This dark right here is how dark it is right in here, in this area. Not how dark it is at the edge. You mix the colors separately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's what gives it a feeling of roundness. Each time Mr. Lukits had us do it, and he'd set the still life up, and then we'd come on the weekend, like a Saturday, all-day painting Saturday, and you'd come and there'd be a new still life set up. He's interested in how the green of this vase affects the copper color back in here with a green tint to it. He's interested in the light coming through here. This red vase, it reflects on and affects the reddish tone to the green drape behind. He would set these up so you could study and look at the value and the subtlety of the change of color. So another still life that Ted Lukits would set up, and you'd come on Saturday and you'd be confronted with this, and you'd have to use those 12 colors on your palette to paint this combination of a green, a very light green, and a light red here, violet-y color, and the way that the green affects this at the background, because this is hung over this here. The light on the face, and then what he's really interested in is the ability to read the coolness of this against the warmness of this, as the values are almost the same. The values are almost the same in here between the bottom of the shell and this over here. And you worked mightily all day long on getting those, trying to get those correct. And then he would come by and say, no, look, this is this way, and this is this here, or this has a little more emphasis here, or you got that right, but this needs a little brighter tone to it, like that. And then he'd go on to help somebody else. But these were the lessons that he learned in painting with color. Realistic painting in color. When it comes to a portrait, we're working from life. Model came in, very attractive looking lady, and you did the portrait. And the background, the tone, the value of the background determines how light or dark this portrait's going to be. And when it came down to the eye socket itself determines how light or dark anything is there. For example, Lukits would come by and he'd take and paint this white of the eye in, and then he'd take the white of the eye and put a little mark down here. This little black mark is how dark that white of the eye is. And it's a good lesson in learning value and how it shapes things up, how it works. And that's part of his lesson. That's what he did as far as teaching you to paint realistic paintings.